Few car names enjoy the towering reputation accorded to a BMW M5 or AMG E63 in today's high-performance sedan stable. These two powerhouses of the automobile world have engaged each other for years in a battle of one-upmanship, with each trying to stretch the real meaning of a luxury sedan. Not only are they cars, they are marvels of engineering that mix sedan luxury with heart-pounding performance. Today we're going to throw ourselves right into the ultimate showdown, BMW M5 versus AMG E63, two titans in the ring of performance. Let's look at which one's crowned king and why. Before we get technical, it is proper to take a moment to reflect on the history behind these two legends. In 1984, the BMW M5 first started this roaring display, redefining what a sports sedan should look like. It proved that you could have both worlds combined, the comfort and practicality of sedan, along with the performance of a true sports car. The M5 has evolved over these past years, but its mission has remained the same, to deliver unequaled driving pleasure. In the other corner, we have the AMG E63. Known since the 1960s for power and elegance, AMG has been the performance division of Mercedes-Benz. The AMG E-Class has always been a representative of elegance and raw brute force, and the E63 takes that to the extreme. Introduced in the early 2000s, the AMG E63 has raised new bars many times in respect to performance sedans, unleashing insane power while cocooning occupants in luxury. Now let's get to the battle. Performance sedans, the battle begins with an engine, and here is where things get serious between the two rivals. The heart of this particular BMW M5 sits at 4.4-liter twin-turbocharged V8 that cranks out a whopping 617 horsepower and 553 pound-feet of torque in the competition trim. It's a power plant that geniuses engineered, doling out effortless power and perhaps infuriatingly loud. This M5 gets brutal acceleration from 0 to 60 in just 3.1 seconds. BMW's MX-Drive all-wheel drive system makes sure to put this power down on the road with maximal grip at your disposal, be it on a straight or through corners. The M5 also comes with an 8-speed automatic transmission that shifts at the speed of light, both precise and controlled. But the M5 isn't just about raw power, it's also about precision. The engineers at Mercedes worked tirelessly on suspension, chassis, and steering to create a truly exciting driving experience that would be as exhilarating as it would be fast. From racetrack to the curvy mountain roads, it's totally in balance and never begs for another turn of direction, with almost no body roll and maximum feedback through the steering wheel. It's a car that instills confidence at any speed. Getting in the way of the M5 comes the AMG E63 packing an almost equal punch. Under the hood of the E63 lurks a 4-liter twin-turbocharged V8 that makes a monster 603 horsepower and 620 pound-feet of torque. Yes, AMG's V8 is a rumbling brute, but what it can do with its power delivery is near explosive, both exciting and a little terrifying. The E63 is going to scamper from 0 to 60 miles per hour in a mere 3.3 seconds, which will make it one of the quickest sedans in the world. Coupling Mercedes-AMG's AWD system 4MATIC Plus with a 9-speed automatic transmission will make sure all the power is harnessed for amazing traction and stability, even in less than ideal conditions. The E63's suspension has been developed to combine comfort with performance, with AMG ride control and adaptive damping. It allows the driver to vary the suspension settings between a more comfortable ride for everyday driving or a firmer setup where one wants to drive briskly. This results in a car that, depending on your mood, can be both a luxurious cruiser or a high-performance weapon. It's razor-thin when it comes to performance, but the BMW M5 still edges it with its razor-sharp performance, precision, and engagement. However, if brute force and raw power mixed in with a little bit of comfort are the things you like, then the AMG E63 is top-notch among all. Performance is well and good, but looks count for something too, when you're dealing with cars that are as iconic with the M5 and E63. Each of these cars has its own distinct design language that makes it recognizable instantly. One can easily call the BMW M5 a masterclass in blending aggression with elegance. This muscular stance plus the wide wheel arches and sculpted lines gives it a sense of purpose. Subtle details like quad exhaust and the signature kidney grille serve as reminders that this is actually a car with some serious intentions. The M5 also uses lightweight materials like carbon fiber on the roof, which not only helps to reduce weight, but lowers the center of gravity of the car, hence improving handling. The M5 will treat owners to a functional yet beautiful design, as each element serves a purpose in its pursuit of performance. Racing competition models take the styling cues up another notch with blacked out trim and larger, more menacing wheels. The result is a car that looks every bit as quick as it is, poised to pounce at any second. Where the AMG E63 is concerned, however, it's very much a different story for presence. Less bolshy than the M5, there seems to be an almost sinister brutality to the way this new car looks. The broad Panamericana grille, huge air intakes, and flared wheel arches lend it some muscle. The sleek lines and elegant proportions of the car, on the other hand, make it rather refined. It won't shout, but will demand respect noisily. The design of the E63 is also functional. For instance, front splitter and rear diffuser are built to enhance aerodynamics and stability during high-speed running. Again, the balance between performance and luxury in the exterior design of the AMG E63 is spot on. It's as sophisticated as it is intimidating. Now, design-wise, it's all a matter of taste. If you want your car to look as if it's going into battle, then the BMW M5 is the clear winner. But if you prefer a subtle look, yet still ultra-powerful, then it's the AMG E63. The BMW M5 and AMG E63S are luxurious and tech-laden inside, making sure that the driver and passengers are both comfortable and entertained. The BMW M5 is an interior built for the driver. The cabin is a beautiful blend of premium materials, advanced technology, and thoughts on design. Deeply bolstered seats hold you in place when driving aggressively yet remain comfortable enough for long journeys. A large digital display is front and center on the dashboard, incorporating both an infotainment system and the instrument cluster, thereby availing all information at a glance. Probably one of the most well-rounded in business, the M5's iDrive system is blessed with intuitive controls and lots of features, ranging from navigation and connectivity to a premium sound system. The M5 is also home to quite an array of driver assistance features, all the way from adaptive cruise control to lane keeping assist, ensuring safety every bit as much as it ensures speed. The AMG E63 takes things a bit differently. It delivers a much more luxurious cabin without giving an inch on its performance creds. This interior is a masterclass in craft with its plush trimmings, exquisite details, and tech up to date. The seats are supportive yet comfortable, wrapped in high-quality leather with contrast stitching. At the center of activity inside the E63, a two-screen setup stretches across the dash, combining a digital instrument cluster with an infotainment system. This setup delivers seamless information and entertainment, controlled via the intuitive inbox system. The E63 is also fitted with advanced driver assistant features to ensure you're always in control, whether on the track or highway. When it comes to the interior battle, the E63 wins. While the M5 is incredibly focused toward the driver, the E63 somehow mixes luxury and tech in a way that feels just a little more special, a little more refined. While both the BMW M5 and AMG E63 hold track monster status, how do they fare in the real world, where you're way more likely to be crawling along in rush hour traffic than hitting the track? Overall, the M5 really is quite usable for a car with such extreme performance capabilities. The rear seats are big enough to accommodate adults, and trunk space is sufficient for either luggage or grocery storage. The adaptive suspension of this M5 allows one to dial down the aggression when one simply cruises around town, and it proves comfortable as an everyday driver. What's more, the M5's all-wheel drive system will give real confidence to any driver on dry pavement, snowy roads, or anything in between. Real-world practicality is more evident with spacious interior and a large trunk of the AMG E63. The E63 came with air suspension to provide a silky smooth ride even on some really bad roads, yet its cabin is well isolated from road noise, making it a nice place to be on a long drive. This all-wheel drive sedan, combined with its advanced driver assistance features, will knock the last nail into the coffin of excuses about driving in the rain. As expected, it's a dead heat. The M5 and E63 are astoundingly practical for their abilities, and as such, they both make superb choices in this category for those individuals who hanker for supercar performance but want to make their ride their daily driver. On the subject of pricing though, the BMW M5 and AMG E63 are rather upmarket for performance sedans. However, for what you pay, it's pretty good value. The M5 will come in at about $104,000, while a competition model treads closer to $112,000. At those prices comes one of the most capable and electrifying sedans on the market, rammed to the brim with performance, luxury, and the latest technology. It's a car that can do all, whether you're unloading a back road or just cruising on the highway. E63s also sell just a hair northwest of $107,000, and S models push things just south of $113,000. The E63 is an encounter with strength and luxury, where driving becomes thrilling and simultaneously so sophisticated. There are some other great features in the E63 which can also be a car of brawn to thrill you but still coddle you. The M5 is the winner, and it's just a tad more performance for your money. The E63 isn't far behind though. So which one are you to pick, the BMW M5 or the AMG E63? Well, it would all boil down to what you want in your performance sedan. If, however, precision and engagement are what you are after, a car that feels more nimble, fast, and purpose-built for the circuit, it's hard to beat an M5. It's the kind of car that punishes the unskilled, but for those with the ability to wield it properly, offers a level of engagement rarely seen in this segment. On the flip side, if you are looking for a car that offers head-spinning performance with a tinge of luxury, then an E63 would be your answer. It's a car that will give you raw performance but dressed up with all the refinement and comfort of a high-end sedan. Well, call it a draw. The M5 is the winner for driving enthusiasts who need a little bit of precision and engagement to spice up the game. The E63 is the winner for those folks who like a dash of luxury with their speed. Whichever way you choose with the two, rest assured, it's going to be a mind-blowing experience.